I'm having a lot of fun here. I have never had so much fun on another job before. Hi, I'm Roselle. I am a biochemist for Gatorade Sports Science Institute, and this is the Biochemistry Lab. I decided to become a biochemist because when I was younger, I had always been interested in math and science. As I grew up, my passion went into wanting to help people or care for people. So being a biochemist for Gatorade kind of combined both of those passions.
Biochemists like Roselle provide valuable assistance to the research scientists at Gatorade, who study how the human body fuels and cools itself.
I always knew with science there was research jobs in colleges and hospitals, but I didn't know that we could actually be here helping athletes and for a company that's amazing, and the teamwork here is amazing too. So that's kind of what made me want to work here, actually making a difference in not just a small scale, but it's all over the world.
Roselle collects samples of body fluids like blood and sweat from athletes during their various performance trials and analyzes them to determine how certain ingredients in the test products are performing in the body.
So Beth gives me the sweat patches that are connected to the sticky patch, and I would separate it and put it into the centrifuge tube. And the cotton will stay up here, and I'll spin it down extremely fast so that the sweat just drips into this chamber here, so that we have a clean sample that we can test for sodium, potassium, chloride, all your electrolytes that can help us see the level of hydration of the subject. I have worked with a lot of famous sweat and saliva. We work with a lot of professional teams and triathletes and marathon runners. Basketball, football, soccer, tennis, and golf. Golf one I'm sure you guys know. When I'm not at work or at school, I like to work out at the gym, either on the elliptical or on the treadmill. As a biochemist, some of the interesting things that I've learned is that your body tells you a lot of different things. You may not even realize it. Your saliva can tell you your hormone levels, your sweat. It's just interesting how you can know how fast your stomach empties or how fast your intestines absorb just from a droplet of a fluid that we pull from your stomach. And so I find that extremely interesting that science has gotten so far as to be able to tell us what our bodies are trying to tell us.
While she looks at how exercise and hydration affect athletic performance, Roselle has her eyes set on being an athlete herself.
I also like to run outside as much as I can. Helps me train for my next goal is a 10K and then a half marathon, and my ultimate goal is a triathlon by the end of the summer. So we just took the capillary tube out of the centrifuge, and the red blood cells are packed all the way down to the bottom, and what's left up top is the serum or the fluid, and this can let us know how hydrated the athlete is. The more serum or more fluid there is, the more hydrated the athlete is. This can help us determine whether or not he's ready to go through the rigorous process of the trial. So now I'm going to measure it with a microscope, and you guys will be surprised to know you guys will actually use this after high school. No job is perfect. Some of the hurdles that I do face are that I'm still kind of new to the field, so I'm learning a lot from everybody, and that's the good thing is that there's always someone here to help me out. I still feel like I am treading on new territory, but the more I learn, the more engaged I am in wanting to know more. The most rewarding part is being able to do something that I think definitely benefits the public. I didn't want to do something just for making a living. I wanted to be involved and think about it when I'm off work and just put my whole heart into it. In college, because I have a biology degree, I had to take advanced courses in science, and that included anatomy and physiology and biochemistry. And all of that lab work, all of the resources that I learned from there helped incorporate the knowledge that I need to do my job here.
Roselle is continuing her education to further her career in science and medicine.
Science used to be a male-dominated field. I believe that there are more women that are coming into this field now because there are a lot more doors open. When I was growing up, I never felt discouraged to go into any field. I had a lot of support from my family and my teachers, and there were a lot of resources available for me. So I think that people are realizing that there are no boundaries for girls growing up today. If they want to become a scientist, if they want to become a doctor, anything like that, they're more than welcome to, and they're definitely able to attain those goals. Hello? Sure, I have that data here. You can definitely make a good living doing this type of work. When I first started working here, I bought my first car. You can always advance with this kind of career. There's never a threshold that you meet that you can't branch off into doing something else or get an advanced degree and make a living off of that.
Roselle loves her work, but she keeps it all in perspective.
I have been involved in some of the volunteer programs in the Chicago schools. I also like to play the piano and bake. Both of those help me relax, kind of unwind, and I think that's it. Scientists make a difference because they're always inventing something, discovering something. Without scientists looking at new avenues of where we could go, we would be stuck. Science is definitely cool. I can't imagine being in any other field that's not as exciting as this, honestly. There's just so much new research coming out every day in the news, in journals, and it's just so exciting to be a part of that.